Webzen announces a new MMO, Trove hits 1 million active users, all that and more. I'm Zach Sharps and this is Free to Play Weekly. Those of you who have been waiting to sling loads of money at NC Software finally bringing Blade and Soul over here to the West can now do so. Releasing their Founders Pack offerings this week, we learned that all packs include closed beta access, which is nice, and range from cheap to pretty expensive. Price points are $24.99, $74.99, and $124.99, which is somewhat standard. Looking at the Founders Packs, we can see that the most expensive one does include a unique head accessory, unique weapon skin, unique costumes, and a lot more, which may entice some players. Personally, I'm strongly against Founders Packs in the big picture, especially for a game that took this long to release in the West, knowing that it had really high demand. So I'll pass on these. That being said, I am pretty excited to see the game finally come over here, especially since that combat system is really sexy. Are you looking to buy a Founders Pack? Looking for a new MMO hype train to jump on? You know, since Blade and Soul's finally come over here to the West. It seems as though Webzen, publisher of C9, is hoping you will jump on their Polygon Games developed title, Asta. This title is supposed to feature a rich world inspired by Asian culture and offers unique elements of Asian fantasy along with vibrantly colored graphics. The game will contain a variety of races, classes, and characters alongside the standard classic MMO features like PvP battlegrounds, guild battles, a broad crafting system, scenarios, quests with rich lore, dungeons, and a player-driven economy. Overall, it's always good to see a new MMO cross over to our shores. This one does seem a little traditional, but if it's a solidly executed title, I'm sure it will fare just fine. Trion Worlds has announced this week that their free-to-play voxel-based sandbox title Trove has reached the 1 million users milestone within less than a month. Besides that impressive milestone, Trion has brought forth an update with the new mantra Ray mounts and a new chaos chest of loot. If you don't already know though, Trove features 9 playable classes, challenging procedurally generated dungeons, landscapes, and layers, plus a limitless supply of loot and a deep crafting system that's very comparable to Minecraft. Creation fans of all sorts probably can find something to love in Trove. I mean, hell, you can build things everywhere if you want. But just because I'm a curious guy here, I want to go ahead and drop the question of the week. Last week on the show, I asked how high of difficulty do you guys prefer in an MMO? A user by the name of Lunar Templar stated the following: there should be content for both, hardcore content for those who want it, and more casual content for those who don't want to try the hardcore stuff. Final Fantasy XIV does this with the Binding Coil Alexander content for the hardcore crowd, and the Crystal Tower, whatever the new 24-man will be called. So I see no reason other games can't do something similar other than laziness. Thanks for your guys' responses, and as always, if you want your comment possibly featured in next week's episode, make sure to leave a comment down below. This week's question is, what game has turned you off the most by its art style and only its art style? With Trove hitting 1 million accounts, I'm interested to see if you guys have any art style bias so strong that it has prevented you from playing a free-to-play title. For myself, an overly cartoony game can sometimes do the trick, but it's very rare and mostly due to another more, I guess you could say, substantive reason. For our last news story of the week, Blizzard Entertainment's massively popular free-to-play digital card game Hearthstone will be releasing its new expansion on Monday, August the 24th. The Grand Tournament features 132 cards, plus a huge focus on hero powers because of the new Inspire card type, and a lot of Valiant mounted minions to wage war with. Packs can be obtained through the usual ways, of course, by spending either coins or real money, and until launch, if you want to fork over some money, you can pick up the pre-purchase bundle, snagging 50 packs and an exclusive card back for $50. After the expansion goes live though, arena pack rewards will be randomly chosen among classic, goblin and gnomes, and the grand tournament types. And if you want an early glimpse of the madness, you can check out this week's Tavern Brawl, which will let you utilize pre-constructed hunter and mage decks featuring some of the new cards. So get yourself a brawlin'. You know what is always brawling? Giveaways, of course. Make sure to head on over to the giveaways page, bookmark it, worship it 5 times a day. I hear that works. And maybe check it daily to ensure that you never miss one. That being said, guys, more major free-to-play news will probably start rolling in during September, moving into October-ish with some new releases almost ready to pop out of the oven, and highly anticipated ones giving us more details. So don't fret about the slow news-ish type month that we've had in August. As always, my name is Zach Sharp, signing out until the next video. I'll catch you guys next time.